UFC Unlimited Fight Channel.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 166 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Forest, California, USA, Awesome! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Just out of range with the straight left hand. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big kick lands. Watch knees to the body.
Now tripling up on the jab. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice punch there.
Oh, knee to the head. Excellent land by him there with the uppercut. If he had changed the angle, that could have been a knockdown.
I mean, he threw every part of himself into that strike.
That punch no good.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
And he caught the kick.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Stuffs the...
Wow, actually got the takedown. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Easy. I want you to keep that going. It's extremely effective. Change your combination.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he can see almost everything coming in his direction. He's so well versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defenses. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Gets the elbow up into the target.
Protect your face. Put your jab in his face.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
How good is that right hand? 3 minutes remain in the round. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Try to establish that jab.
Go, take down.
Beautiful strike.
Lee's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Got the single collar tie.
Massive knee lands in the tie flinch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Battle for position here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Just missing on the uppercut there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Final seconds.
Big kick lands.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand.
Big head kick lands. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Muay Thai plump. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big elbow there, lands. Knee to the body.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Right punches there.
Punch over the top.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Lee gets hit with a kick. Able to check that kick as well. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, single collar tie now.
Great punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Wow, what a kick! Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, nice combination of elbows, and as a lot of fighters will say, there's no pad on the elbow.
There's no pad on the elbow, and it cuts people. The more you elbow, the more you're gonna see guys get cut. Why everybody that fights Tony Ferguson just are dripping blood at the end of the fights.
No worries. We like the taste of our own blood. Now's the chance to blood.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level strike. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Lee.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casuals.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead. Good punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now he's got the Muay Thai flop. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Nice punch by Lee. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Just out of range with that right hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Oh, nice.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Big head kick.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
The last round. He's winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into your spot.
All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or something.
I mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and it's showing on both sides of the outfit. Good punch lands.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab. It's a beautiful, fast, good jab with meaning.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head. Nice punch lands. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Straight right, he misses.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be... Oh! Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position of the bottom.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Single collar tie here. Good slow! Back to the feet. Big knee to the body. Another nice knee to the body. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Nice punch there by Lee. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Jockeying for position here on the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-44, 49-45, and 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that.